What's going on, Central Columbia class of 2025? My name is Mr. Comstock. I'm the principal here at the high school, and I'm excited to be with you today. Guys, today we're going to talk about something really important. It's going to be your future, right? We're talking about what you're going to do, what pathway you're going to choose when you come over here to the high school, all right? Pretty important stuff. Here in the next couple of weeks or so, you'll be working with your guidance counselors, as well as Mrs. Fairchild over here at the high school and Mr. Bartholomew, so they can help guide you in your course selection for the most important year of your high school career, that is your freshman year. Okay, so typically what normally happens on a non-COVID year would be that you guys would come over to the high school, we'd break you up into groups, and we'd have students lead you around the school building to different stations, where you'll see examples and demonstrations about all the cool different things that we do within each individual pathway here at Central Columbia High School. Quickly, you're going to see a video. It's roughly about 39 minutes long, detailing the different pathways here at the high school. I do want to take a moment to thank my interns, Ben Hostler and Jacob Stauffer, for the time that they put into making this video happen. So thank you guys. So what's going to happen here in a second is Ben is going to take you through the building on a tour. And then he's going to introduce you to some of the teachers and pathways that they teach, starting with the EMIT pathway. All right, we got the Agri-Science, Science and Health pathway, the Arts and Communication pathway, the Business pathway, and the Human Services pathway. Okay, so I don't want to take up any more time talking. You're going to hear me talking enough over the course of your 4 years here at Central. Hope you guys enjoy the virtual tour, the virtual demonstrations, and I hope you get the information that you need to make the choice that is right for you as to which pathway you're going to pick to be in next school year. All right, enjoy.
Hello there, 8th grade. I'm Ben Hostler, a senior here at Central Columbia High School, and I'll be your tour guide today for this virtual tour of the high school. Come on in. So we just came out of the main lobby, and you're welcome to this beautiful view. So over here is our auditorium. So when you guys don't have teachers, or in the future when you have study halls, that's where you go in there and do classes. Over here is our main office. So a lot of people enter or leave through there. This is our library, where you can, of course, check out books, but you can also come here during study halls and just relax. Or study. Down here is our ag and shop and band and chorus room wing, pretty much. And I think this is a good moment to talk about our engineering and ag pathways.
Welcome, guys. This is the EMIT pathway we're talking about, the Engineering, Manufacturing, and Industrial Technology pathway. We're just going to walk you through and show you a little bit about everything we offer to the students here at Central Columbia. There's two of us that teach down in this area. It's myself and Mr. Smith. We sometimes co-teach classes, sometimes we have individual classes, so at some point if you take any classes with us, you'll have a class with one of us or both of us, okay? So we're going to start over here in the wood shop. It's a very traditional wood shop in a lot of ways, but untraditional in some ways as well. We still have your normal table saws, drill presses, band saws, miter saws, and so forth. But then we also do have some computer control equipment over here. We have a CNC router, which we'll demo for you. It takes a computer drawing that we'll show you in the CAD lab, and whatever you draw on the computer, we can then cut out of wood, pretty much up to about 2 inches thick on this machine. Okay, so although it is a shop setting, we still use the computers in every class that we teach so we can make the designs that we can then build out here in the shops. Okay? So we'll continue on. We'll show you the center hub, if you want to think of it that way. Mr. Smith's going to talk about the CAD lab.
So I'm Mr. Smith again. This is our CAD lab. This is kind of our home base to all of our EMIT courses, whether it's manufacturing or the engineering side of things. This is where we do all of our designs. I think we have 17 computers in here. We teach AutoCAD, we teach 3D modeling with Fusion 360. We teach architecture with Chief Architect. So we have a lot of really expensive, really nice computer programs that we run in here. And those programs are what run the router, what run the CNC plasma, the CNC mill, the laser back here, which we use all the time, the glue machine back here. We cut all kinds of pieces with that. We etch things into wood. We do a lot of stuff, but it starts here. Right now we have some projects going on because it's the end of the semester. People are trying to cram to get stuff done. So, you know, this place is a little hectic right now. We got parts everywhere. But this is our home base, this is our CAD lab, and this is where we teach all of our design. So the design stuff happens in here, which run other machines.
Yeah. All right, so this is the metal shop over here. We have it on the other side of the CAD lab. We put the CAD lab where it is on purpose so that as we design things in there, we can then disperse to either shop to build whatever it is we've designed. It's a nice setup we have over here. We have many welding stations. We teach both TIG welding, MIG welding, and stick welding. Now, we cannot, at this point, certify students in those areas, but if you take enough courses with us, you will get very, very good at your welding, okay, in all three phases, okay? We teach acetylene torch cutting. We have plasma cutters over there, handheld plasma cutters. In the back, we have a CNC plasma cutter, which, again, will take a CAD drawing and then cut that drawing out of steel. So it's a nice setup. We have a new machine. We just got this last year. This is our CNC milling machine, which we'll demo for you in here in just a moment, so you can see how that works. And then back behind the blue curtain, we also cast aluminum, and we have a forge back there. We're going to have Griffin actually demo on how to use the forge here. So.
One thing we did want to show you guys was our battle bots. We have them packed away in the back closet here so that people don't mess with them. We have 3 robots ready to compete. They're 15-pound robots, and basically their job is to destroy other robots. We have 2 wedges and a horizontal spinner. We have a BattleBot club here at Central, and you know, we've been doing these every year. We have a competition every year, and it's usually held at Bloomsburg High School. Lots of schools from all over the area, hundreds of kids participate in it. Really, really neat. If you've seen this show on, I think it's on Science or Discovery, their job is to break other robots. And we have, you know, these robots are about $700 a piece as far as the parts and stuff that goes in them, but they're fully designed on the computers in the CAD lab. They're fabricated in our metal and wood shops, and all the electronics, we teach you how to wire everything up and you know, set them up for the competition. So another really neat thing that we do down here in the shop area.
Hi, welcome to the Agricultural and Environmental Science program here at Central Columbia High School. My name is Mr. Brown, and our program sits within the Agri-Science, Science, and Health Career Pathway.
I'm Mrs. Good. Join us on a tour of the Agricultural and Environmental Science Department.
part of our animal science class, along with the classroom education, we also get real live animals. We are responsible as students for the care and well-being for our animals. We have a goat, a calf, and we'll have rabbits as well as chicks in the future. As we move over here, you can see Becca is currently taking the heart rate of our new calf, which is one of the activities that we are to learn in animal science. Welcome to the Food Science Lab. In many of our ag events, we do different things in our Food Science Lab. In Ag 3, we do a meat production unit where we butcher a deer and make beef jerky. In Ag 4, we do a pollination unit where we make apple cider from our own crushed apples. Welcome to environmental science. Everything we do in environmental science is based off of the competition, the Envirothon. In the first phase, you will learn about forestry. In the second phase, you'll learn about aquatics. Third phase, soil science. And the fourth phase, wildlife. And the last phase is the current issue. I hope you enjoy environmental science, and we hope to see you next year. In Ag Science 1 through 4, you will also be participating in the metal shop. Some of the projects that we do are your tool sharpening gauge, a riveting project, constructing a dustpan, and a plasma cutting project. In the metal shop, you'll be working with gas welders, as well as MIG, TIG, and arc welding. We hope that you enjoy metalworking, and we hope to see you next year. Welcome to the wood shop. Students in Ag 1 through 4 have the opportunity to do many different projects. As a 9th grader, we are also doing OSHA certifications right now. Becca will take you through 9th and 10th grade projects. In your 9th and 10th grade year, you will construct a concrete float, a toolbox, and a bluebird house. As an 11th and 12th grader, you'll do squirrel feeders, Adirondack chairs, and stools. In Ag 3 and 4, we focus on 4 main areas: electricity, plumbing, hydraulics and pneumatics, and small gas engines.
Hi, welcome to the Plant Science Lab. Come on in. During your 9th grade year, you'll spend a lot of time in this room as you learn the basics of plant science and we prepare things for our greenhouse. As you can see, Brooke is using the microscope for seed identification purposes as well as checking seeds for disease. Now, follow Mr. Brown on the next part of our journey.
Come on out to the greenhouse. Here in the greenhouse, we concentrate on the overall plant growth as it relates to plant science unit internships that we have with older students. We're talking about general potted plants, hanging baskets, trees, as well as all of our cuttings and hydroponics, aquaculture, and the growing of food and alternate food sources. Interesting topics and life-changing events here in the Agricultural and Environmental Science program.
Finally, students enrolled in the Agricultural Environmental Science pathway have the opportunity to be involved in FFA. FFA provides many opportunities for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success. Career development events allow students to enhance their skills. Career development events include FFA creed speaking, livestock judging, ag sales, land surveying, ag mechanics, and floriculture. Through these different events, you gain the opportunity to travel. As a sophomore student, I had the opportunity to go to National Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana. On a more local level, we traveled to Penn College, Penn State, and our local Capitol building in Harrisburg. FFA provides many opportunities for students, and we hope to see you next year.
Now that you've seen what we have to offer, we hope that there's something that might have piqued your interest.
We believe in the future of agriculture and hope to see you here next year.
And then, of course, we have our cafeteria. You guys will be getting quite familiar with this because you'll be eating here every day. So over here, on the other side of the cafeteria, we have Blue Jay blends. So if you guys want coffee in the morning or a snack, you can come to this place. And then across, we have our school store, which will sell you pretty much anything at awesome prices. So down here we have our gymnasium, where you guys will have all your physical education classes, as well as some of the sporting events. Down here past the gymnasium, we have our health room and our weightlifting room. And down across here is our turf room, which is currently being used for chorus and lunch because of COVID, just spacing everyone out. But normally when COVID isn't going on, you can see some of the grass down there. It's for practices for some of the sports, and yeah.
Hi, my name is Bryce Kratz. I'm a senior at Central Columbia High School. I am in the Medical Sciences pathway. So far I've taken Sports Med 1, 2, Medical Terminology, Anatomy and Phys 1 and 2, and Kinesiology. What I like the most about this pathway is that it's extremely hands-on and you're doing a lot of things all the time. Like last year I did my CPR certification and that was really cool. And yeah, it's a great pathway to go into if you're looking anywhere into the medical field.
Hi, my name is Liberty. This is my first year at Central Columbia. Currently, I am taking Sports Med and Health Systems and Professions. I came here to take these classes because in college I plan on taking the medical route. Right now I want to be an athletic trainer. So I'm taking Sports Med, which is really helping me get some hands-on learning and experience throughout what I'm going to be facing in college and what I'm going to be doing with my future.
Hi, my name is Morgan. I'm in 11th grade, and I enjoy sports medicine because it gets me ready for my future career in medical field.
Hi, I'm Ella. I'm in 10th grade, and last year I took medical terminology. This year I'm taking Sports Med 1, and I enjoy these classes because I get to learn more about things that interest me.
I'm Maggie. And I'm Paige. We are both juniors in the Medical Sciences pathway. We've both taken Sports Med 1 and Sports Med 2. I've also taken Anatomy and Physiology and Medical Terminology.
And I've also taken Kinesiology.
In the Medical Sciences pathway, you get a lot of hands-on activity and group work, which teaches you how to get along with others, which you will need in the future.
You also get the opportunity to take classes in what your interests are and have fun in class.
Hi, I'm Lillian Humphrey. I'm a senior and I'm the president of the Medical Sciences Club. Welcome to the training room.
And I'm Ellie. I'm the vice president of the Medical Sciences Club, and I'm going to be a nurse.
So first up we have our sign-in sheet. This is where you sign in when you come in here for treatment.
And then this is the table where you usually get taped, ankles, elbows, anything you can really think of.
This is also where you will practice taping in class.
And then these are our patient tables, much like they are in an actual hospital. And then here we have our Game Ready, which is basically a glorified ice machine, and our ultrasound.
Next, if you come back here, we have our brand new ice machine, stocked full.
And then over here we have where the heating pads are located, our Gatorade containers, and our whirlpool, which is a hot tub basically for recovery.
If you join this pathway, you'll spend a lot of time in here doing your observation hours with our athletic trainer and during class learning to do skills.
So down across from the gymnasium, we have our science rooms, our art room, our TV studio, and let's take a moment to talk about the courtyard. So this is our courtyard. So pretty much when seniors have lunch in the summer months or spring, they can come out here and enjoy a nice lunch. So with being outside our art room, I think it would be a great moment to talk about the arts and communication pathway.
Hello there, I'm Ben Hostler, a senior at Central Columbia High School, and I'm a member of the Arts and Communication Pathway. I have been a member of video production and drama club since my freshman year. So, a little explanation of my video production story. Pretty much, I want to be a movie director, and I've known since my freshman year. and they allowed me to take the class, and I absolutely loved it. In fact, I've been doing it ever since. My sophomore year, I came back. Junior year, I helped out, and now this year I'm doing it all year round as an intern, and I'm loving it. And since my freshman year, I've created commercials for the school store as well as filmed videos that teachers might have needed throughout the year. And for drama, I joined as a freshman for Les Miserables, and now I'm playing Walsworth, the British butler, in Clue, which is it's a blast. Drama has been one of the best experiences I've had throughout high school, and I encourage anyone to join it. So, you're probably wondering why this fancy getup. Well, like I said, I love videos, and I consider myself an amateur filmmaker, so I like to call myself director. And a certain stereotype about a director is a man wearing this fancy hat, a suit, and a megaphone. Hey, can we get a sound check on that scene? Okay. So that's the stereotype. But let me just tell you something. Anyone can actually be a director. In fact, here's an example. I'm not even at school. I'm at home. Like, it's literally a green screen set up in my living room. Like, isn't that so neat? So if you don't mind me, I'm going to slip out of the traditional movie director gear into something a bit more comfortable and modern. But I'm keeping the hat because I think it looks cool. So, like I said, anyone can be a movie director. And with the arts and communication pathway, anything is possible. I mean anything. I have lived out my wildest dreams, like battling Darth Vader. Or maybe save the great city of New York. Oh, how about this? Inserting my favorite cartoon character into a commercial with me for FBLA.
Those are new, let me think. Oh yeah, October 21st. We better look out, this might be a clue.
Creepers! It's a creeper!
And finally, I got to experience a dream I never thought would come true. Getting to fly. So now you know anything is possible with the arts and communication pathway. So let's take a look at what else the pathway offers.
So Central Columbia High School Theater Program has been a really active program here for grades 9 through 12. We have a lot of students that are involved every year. There are about 1/5 of the school community participates in some capacity in the musical annually. It's an award-winning program. We've been recognized among theater programs in this area of the state. So we hope that a lot of students that want to dip their toe in the arts and communications pathway explore drama and look at the passion that we have for theater and the arts in general.
Hello, my name is Emma Kelston and I'm a senior and I'm in the arts and communications pathway. I've always loved singing. I've always annoyed my family with singing all the time. I love acting and dance. I love dancing. I'm not the best dancer, but I love to do it. Of course, the chorus. I've taken Voice 1 and Voice 2 with Mrs. Marjasi. I've also taken musical theater with Mrs. Marjasi and Mrs. Bates. And this year I am taking musical theater with Mrs. Marjasi. Music theory with Mrs. Marjasi. I'm in the drama club. It is just such a wonderful thing to be a part of. It's everybody coming together. I've made so many friends. Like, there are people I've never talked to before, but I've made such good friends with them through the drama club. I plan on going to school either majoring in acting or musical theater, and then hopefully Broadway, TV shows, just dreaming big.
Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Hiley. I teach band up here in the high school. Just want to let you know, if you join band, one of the things that you can expect is, first off, right off the bat, a lot of people seem to be afraid to jump right into marching band, and everybody that sticks with band will tell you it's one of their favorite things. Right off the bat, you get friends that you will not make in other classes. You get to, we do something hard right away, and it's just a really great bonding experience. Memories that you'll carry with you for a lifetime. Some other opportunities within band include stage band and concert band, and those just go on throughout the school year. We also travel to festivals where you get to perform with make really great music with kids from other schools around the county and also in the district and even at the state level. Other classes I teach include guitar, Guitar 2, and jazz history. Each of those are a great way to just, really dive into music and do things that, learn about things you probably haven't really thought that much about before. In guitar class, not only do you learn how to play the guitar, you learn how to write songs, you learn about how popular songs that you hear on the radio are made up, you learn about how guitars are made. Once COVID's over, we'll get back out and doing real field trips to the Martin Guitar Factory. And jazz history, you just go through the birth of jazz, one of the few, it's like the only true American musical art form. We dive into that.
So some of the options we have at the high school in the music department are chorus, and you can also do chorus plus band, so you can do it every other day. I also teach Music Theory 1, Music Theory 2, music that shaped America. We have a lot of choices. If you enjoy music, there's a class for you.
Hi guys, I am Mr. Knoll. I am the high school art teacher up here in the building you're going to be coming to next year, as we hope. For classes in high school, we offer multiple classes in a variety of different types of art. Our 2D realm of things, we have Intro to 2D art, which is actually the class period that is happening right now. It is all about drawing and painting and doing things on a relatively flat surface. If you enjoy that, we have an advanced section of that, which is Advanced 2D. On the 3D realm of things, we have Intro to 3D art, which is sculpture and ceramics. So we do a lot of art that is obviously in the 3D world of things, but working with clay, working with a variety of different materials in a 3D way. There is an intro class for that. If you choose to continue, there is an advanced class as well. It's just Advanced 3D. On top of that, if you are at the advanced levels, we have an art workshop, which is just basically the highest level art class here in the high school. And the cool thing about art workshop is you pretty much get to create your own projects and create your own curriculum basically on what you want to do. So honing your ideas as your artist or as your own art and creating new things and new projects and exploring what you like to do as an artist yourself, all right? And then the last art class that we offer here in the high school is Intro to Digital Photography, which is all about working with a digital camera. In the high school, we provide you with a digital camera that we utilize throughout the semester. We work in on the computer lab down in this TV studio, editing, manipulating our photos, and creating projects in the digital art world. Okay?
As we come around the corner from the art room, we are introduced to our business wing, where if you want to be a part of the business pathway, most of your classes will be held here.
Hello, 8th grade. Welcome. My name is Mr. Belolin. I'm one of the teachers here in the high school and the business pathway. So what I'm here to talk to you about today is some of the offerings that we have in our pathway. We have a whole bunch of different classes. We have a couple different clubs, and we have one business that you can get involved in if that is the pathway you intend to go with. So class-wise, we have something for just about everybody. Those of you who are into numbers and money, we have plenty of classes in accounting and finance, things like that. Those of you that are hands-on, we have things like digital graphics, so you can do all the cool creations that you see on the computers. And those of you who are trying to get a little more involved just from outside the classroom perspective, we cover things like our FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America Club, and our school store. Our school store ends up being workers from the high school. That could be anybody in 9th through 12th grade. Those who run the store are all students. So our seniors and juniors, they're the lucky ones that get to be our interns, and they plan everything. Everything we buy, purchase, sell, all the promotions and fun TV commercials that we make. We also have one club that's associated with our pathway, which is the Future Business Leaders of America, one of the largest clubs in the high school. We have well over 60 to 80 members per year, and we do two things. The main things that we're interested in are competitions, academic competitions, and we also do community service events. So every month we choose one thing where we do a nice community service event, feel good for what we're doing, and give back to the local community. And then the competition part, you can hear a little more later from some of our students, that can get you some travel. Hopefully after COVID, we get everybody out back on the road again. So each spring, we take a trip to Hershey for our state competition. In the summers, we travel all over the country, California, Florida, Tennessee, you name it, we've probably been there for our national competition. So we have quite a good bit of offering for you. You're going to see a lot more next year as you get here. But business has quite the offerings for you, so keep it in mind. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Catherine Hippensteel. I'm one of the co-presidents of FBLA this year. I've been in FBLA for 4 years, and it's a really fun club. You compete, you can do business competitions, there's really competitions for anything. So we have everything for everybody. We also are in community service. So I have done litter pickup, I've gone to the Ronald McDonald House, it's really fun. Not only do we compete, but we travel. So I have been to Baltimore and Texas on national competition just because I practiced and I did well in my competitions. So it's really fun. If you want to join, it would be wonderful. I never thought I would be any good at public speaking, but now I'm kind of out of my shell. So it really has contributed a lot to my life, and it's something that I will never forget. So I really hope you guys join. The business pathway is super cool. Thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Steve. My name is Anthony. We're the managers and accountants here at the school store that's run through our Future Business Leaders of America Club. We started this pathway here in our freshman year and worked our way up here to the internship. Yeah, so in the school store here, we sell candy, clothing, chargers, really anything you could need throughout the school day, before school and after school. And if you guys are interested in working the school store, that's available to anyone. You don't have to be in the business pathway to work here. So,
And if you are in the business pathway, we actually do deduct money off of your trips if you work here. If not, then we give you money in a gift card.
Graphics is an elective in the business pathway. Students from 9th to 12th grade can take this class as an elective. We use Photoshop almost the whole semester, and then we do a little bit with Adobe Illustrator. These are some different examples of students' work. You have assignments where you practice learning the program, and then you get to do your own projects using your own creativity. So I'm going to start showing you some of the different projects that students over the years have created. They've created a poster for spring, around the holidays, and a lot of times these will actually be up on the television throughout the school so the whole high school can see what we're doing in class. We do some silly things where you create your own face. We create posters using different types of text and different effects. We do some things with 3D, as you can see, creating different effects with these monsters. So we do some silly things, and then you have some time to create your own projects so we can see what type of assignments and how creative students are. And this one's really dark, but that was like an autumn poster. But on the computer, it looks really good. And then, here's another example of one where this student created this using backgrounds and all kinds of different images that were taken from the internet. And then finally, their final project is they're creating a movie poster. They come up with their own movie idea and they create a poster. So if you're interested in having some fun with an elective, playing around with graphics from the internet, and learning how to use Photoshop, you might want to consider taking digital graphics as an elective, which is in the business pathway. I am Mrs. Schrader, and good luck with your choices, 8th grade.
So as we walk through our business wing, we are then met with the guidance department, which you guys can come to if you have a question for a guidance counselor or just want to talk with them, and our main stairwell. And I'm pretty sure you middle schoolers haven't had one of these since elementary school. So down this part of the hallway, we have our SES room and robotics lab. And I think this would be a great moment to talk about both.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Awesome to see you. You know, I have some fresh coffee. Would you like a cup?
I would love a cup. That'd be great.
Get you some.
That'd be great. Wow. I love coming down this part of the building. It always smells so good down.
Well, I love having, taking care of you and having you. So listen, it's so fresh. Would you like sugar in your coffee? Or?
You know what? No, I'm good. My wife says I'm sweet enough already. I don't need any sugar in my coffee.
I should have known.
Yes.
I really.
Yes.
So listen. There's your coffee.
Thank you. Ooh, oh, it's hot. Man, you know what? I'm gonna take a sip just for the audience to.
Go ahead. It doesn't even taste like it's been sitting on the coil since 8 a.m.
Not at all. No, this is primo coffee right here.
Excellent.
You know the feeling I get when I come down here? I get a feeling of hospitality all the time. And what a great pathway to practice learning some skills about hospitality, but the human service pathway. My name is Mr. Walensky. This is Mrs. Kerstetter. We're in her domain right now, the human service headquarters. That's what I would call this, the Family and Consumer Science Classroom. We want to talk to you a little bit about the human service pathway. I'm a social studies teacher by trade. I'm the technical pathway chair, I guess. The thing that you should know about the human service pathway is that this is a pathway where we're going to get you knowledge, skills, and experience in jobs that you can make a difference in people's lives, whether it's making them feel comfortable and happy, or it's a job where you're helping somebody in need, whether that's law enforcement or working for government, maybe being a teacher, maybe in hospitality and hotel management.
Providing a service.
Providing some sort of service to other human beings. You have a lot of opportunities here at our school to be able to fulfill those dreams, if that's an area that sounds interesting to you. For myself, as a social studies teacher, a lot of our courses are built around how humans interact with other people, and especially in that law background. So if you're interested in any type of law enforcement career or studying law, we offer a lot of electives in street law, American legal systems, and AP government. We tend to try to experience as much as possible. I've taken a lot of kids on trips lately, either to Washington, D.C. or to the Columbia County Courthouse to get that hands-on feel. We also offer a lot of courses like psychology and sociology to help people understand how others interact with one another, all to try to get some sort of basis to get kids prepped in careers where they're going to be helping other human beings. And it's kind of at the end, we want to get people job-related experiences. There's a lot of internships that you can do here through the school, whether it's helping out at the middle school or elementary school, and some sort of educational internship. But really, internships are where it's at. By your senior year, if you've completed all your coursework, we can get you any place you want to go.
And you'd have a juicy resume.
You'd have a great resume. That experience is what everybody always wants to see.
Correct. In the FCS curriculum, there's 9 different courses taught. There's basic foods. Actually, there's 4 classes based around food prep. So there's basic foods, bake shop, special foods, and gourmet foods. Special foods is more like international cooking. For students who like to cook or want to dabble with food, those are great places to start out. I also teach family living, child development, sports nutrition, textile arts, and housing and home furnishing. And that would appeal to kids who are maybe interested in interior design, again, which is a service.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's making other people live a more comfortable life.
Absolutely.
And I think the best selling point of this pathway is that these are jobs that are more than money, right? Maybe Mr. Belolin is going to talk about the business and accounting pathway, and he's going to be like, Mr. Krabs, money, 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 money. But in these careers, not only do you get to make some money, but you always are put into positions where you can help people in need or make other people really happy.
And they're never mundane jobs.
Never.
Never. Every week, every year, every month, every position are always different. And I think these are jobs that are in high demand.
Absolutely, really high demand. Absolutely, yeah. So, if you want a great pathway, Human Services, you know where to find us. Oh, we got that opportunity to explain. Here we go.
And down this hallway, we have all of our English classes as well as our IDD room. So, let's head on upstairs now. So on the upstairs part of the school, we have our History and Social Studies wing, our Math wing, And right here we're standing in the language department, where you can take either Spanish or French. And let me tell you, the classes are bueno.
So there you have it, class of 2025. All the choices laid out in front of you, right? Hope you guys saw some cool things, some things that you might not have known we had here at the high school. And I hope this helped you pick what pathway you want to go into your freshman year. All right, so as always, if you have any questions, please contact your guidance counselors, your teachers, or reach out to our guidance counselors over here at the high school. I hope you have a great day. Can't wait to see you guys next year. And as always, go Blue Jays.